So, looks like they've done some work down here on this side. I see that boot is ripped on that lower ball joint. But I say there's been some work because I can see some marks around that bolt. I gotta check it, see if it's loose, but the silver around that boot. Looks like a newer strut was installed. It's out of date, I can't see. Pads or something. But yeah, I can tell from the marks on the back of the bolts and stuff. Somebody's been in here and done some work before. Let's see if this thing's tight. Seems tight. Yep. Yeah, that lower control arm looks good. And the bushing to it back in there looks good too. I don't know if I'll be able to get a better view of it from this side, but this looks all right. Driver's side here. Yeah, it's a newer. Oh, hey, there I am. How to flip that around? There we go. Yeah, that's a newer strut that's put on this front driver's side. There's that top look at that bushing. It's okay. It's all right. And this bushing up in here, I have to take a look at that myself. What I'm seeing looks all right. Okay. So on this driver's side, much the same thing. I forgot to check that ball joint over there. I gotta go back over and check that. I'm pretty sure it ain't good. And I gotta check these bolts up here from where that they put in these. Yeah, there's bolts from where that they put in the shocks. Make sure they're tight. Other than that, everything looks good on this passenger side. I'll let you know if there's any issue or anything, whatever. We'll check in, make sure it's tight. Back on the driver's side here, I found it. It's that lower ball joint right there. I'm putting this pry bar up in there, and you might be able to see it flex moving. But yeah, that's all it takes. That little bit of movement right there. I'm gonna try to get you closer here. It's hard to fit the camera and all that up in here. Yeah. This here's on the back driver's side, and these pads is well wore. I'm trying to get the camera down in here for you. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it's down in there, pretty much metal to metal. Let me get a little bit closer here, maybe. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in without. Nope. Trying to get it to zoom in, but it's not. It says no. Yeah. Needs pad. It's what's causing the little bit of starting to score. It's not bad. Like, I spin it and can't really hear it, but I know she's there. Just trying to get video on this stuff is difficult for you. Maybe I could zoom in that way. Yeah, if it would pretend to focus, it'd be better. Anyway, it needs some pads back in there. The suspension parts back here, everything looks all right. All I seen was that one ball joint on the driver's side. All the bushings and stuff look really, really good back in here. And that ball joint on that front driver's side, yeah, it needs replaced, but it's not all that bad. I've seen them way, way worse. On this passenger side, it's just like on the driver's side. The brake pads is low. This side is just milliseconds better. It's you know, not much at all. And if I could just, why do they make them like that? Can't see the pad. There you go. You can kind of see the pad. She's right about metal to metal almost. But other than that, all the bushings and control arms and so forth on this side, everything's all good. Looks really good. Of course, being a newer vehicle, there's not much rust down here, which is good. Yeah. So that ball joint, instead of brake pads, is what I'd suggest. Well, not ball joint, it would be a lower control arm, because it's that criminal engineering where they build a ball joint into the control arm instead of doing it what they did for 100 years, making them two separate pieces. Ball joint fits inside control arm. Yeah, they don't do that no more.